Boo! Welcome to Bama Blind. I'm Beverly. Did I scare you? I've got on my Halloween shirt. I've got a black shirt on. It's really pretty. It's got a sparkly kind of like aqua colors and different kinds of oranges and a jack-o'-lantern face with eyes and a little sparkle around the neckline and a black turtleneck because it's gonna be Halloween. And I wanted to open this video with a scare because this video is about the fact that I have had many people tell me that I scare them. Yeah, that's a nice thought. I've had people tell me to my face many times that you scare me. And you know, my first reaction, and I hope that my facial gestures will play this out, but my first reaction is my feelings are hurt. And I don't think that they mean to hurt my feelings. I hope they don't mean to hurt my feelings. But I have people that watch me do things like walk down a flight of stairs with my guide dog, or even walk down a flight of stairs with my hand on the rail like everybody else, or walk across a room, or go to sit in a chair. And they will actually tell me, you scare me. And that really is hurtful. Because, first of all, you're trying to impose or share with me your feelings that you have internalized about me and your expectations of what I can or cannot do without vision. Because it always pertains to the fact that I can't see. So I thought it was only appropriate that on Halloween, I talk about what scares people and what doesn't, and when is it appropriate to tell someone that you scare me. I think that if I were attacking you, I would certainly hope that you would be frightened by me. You know, that would frighten, I think, anybody. But the fact that I am walking from point A to point B without vision, or the fact that I'm just doing something that I do every single day is walking up and down stairs, and someone to say out loud to me, you scare me, makes me think that, well, first of all, I don't want to be around that person. I don't want to have that kind of effect on that person. And then I start generalizing as to what kind of effect do I have on anyone. This is just the one person that has said to me, you scare me. So do I have that same effect on everybody? I scare people. You know, it's just not a comfortable place to be. It makes me feel isolated, and it makes me feel like I'm so different from you and you can't possibly relate to my situation. All you can do is react in some sort of emotional, dramatic type fashion. So I would encourage you, if you've said that to someone, just think about it before you say it again. You scare me. Unless you really mean it. And if you mean it, if you're the kind of person that's around a blind person and that blind person frightens you, then just move away from the blind person. Please don't impose your negativity on them. I mean, we have enough inconsistencies and insecurities to deal with day in and day out without some person coming up to us saying, you scare me. That does absolutely no good for anybody. It doesn't help me as a person, and it certainly doesn't make me want to be your friend. it doesn't help me understand you any better, because I kind of feel sorry for you. If you're scared by me, then you're probably scared by a lot of things. And there are so many more things in this world that can scare you. So I just wanted on Halloween to share that message to any of those of you out there that have had this happen to you, or you unfortunately have been the one to say it to someone else, whether that person be blind or visually impaired or anything else. I don't think you would walk up to a person who has a facial deformity and say, "You scare me." That would be really, really hurtful, I would think. I don't think you would walk up to a person that is deaf because they have exaggerated facial expressions and body gestures because they're trying to communicate. I don't think you would go to them and say, "You scare me." But people always think they're entitled to tell me that you scare me. I had a lady in a airport, and I actually videoed this, but I did not upload it. This is back before the COVID, so we were crowded in an airport, and with a guide dog, I get to pre-board. So I was pre-boarding with Gretchen, and I didn't know that with a guide dog, you get to go before all the wheelchairs and everybody else too. So with my cane, I don't remember going before wheelchairs, but with Gretchen, every single time I've boarded a plane, I've gone before the wheelchairs, before the baby strollers, before things like that. And so I was pre-boarding and standing in line, first in line, and a lady behind me said, "Get that dog away from me." And I turned around, and she was in a wheelchair, and she said, "Get that dog away from me." And of course, Gretchen was facing forward in her harness, and we were in front. And I said, "Excuse me, but are you talking about my guide dog?" She said, "Yes, get that dog away from me. I'm deathly afraid of dogs." And I said, "Well, this is my tool. This is my guide, and this is what I use to get around because I can't see." And she said, "Well, I can't stand dogs. I'm afraid of dogs. Get her away from me." And I said, "Well, you know what? I'm afraid of wheelchairs." And I swear I said this. I'm afraid of wheelchairs. And I just looked as hard as I could toward her direction, and she said nothing. I said, "You know what? I used to work with people in wheelchairs, and once one rolled right over my foot and it almost broke it. And so from then on, I've been afraid of wheelchairs." And the lady looked at me, and then she laughed, and she said, "I'm sorry." So I had to end it on a light note, y'all, but it was serious at the time. I did not video the actual event. I videoed my reaction because I was absolutely in shock. But she told me to get Gretchen away from her because Gretchen scared her. And I said, "Well, wheelchairs scare me. Everybody can be scared by all kinds of things. But you don't have to come up to me as a person who is attempting to live a normal life and project onto me your fears that you have about blindness in general, and then blurt out, 'You scare me.'" So that's my rant for today, and I'm titled to a rant because it's gonna be Halloween, and I hope everyone has a very safe and socially distanced Halloween. Maybe decorate some things, have a special treat for yourself. You can pull a few distant tricks on people if you would like, or get your guide dog to do some tricks or some treats like John does, my friend. So everybody have a very happy and unscary, not scary Halloween. Bye.